Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering of my sampler platter. Yes, see it, folks. Sampler platter reviews, series of videos I would do for the while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items, stuff I drink stuff. And folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, the hair is combed down. I'm feeling a little bit spiffy. I'm also wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I'm wearing a cool shirt, I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing today? Well, boom! Mushroom Head shirt. Fuck is Mushroom Head, I hear you say. Blasphemy! Mushroom Head is a band. They've been around since the 90s. It really depends on kind of when you... sometimes they're described as a new metal band. Sometimes they're a quasi-industrial band. Alternative metal band is typically what I kind of fall on because I think they have sort of elements of various things, but they definitely have a new metal aspect to them. They also bear a bit of a resemblance to a more globally popular, recognized band, that being Slipknot. They actually did come out a little bit before Slipknot, though. Like, sometimes they're seen as being like, oh, they just, they tried to rip off their style. But no, they actually came out first, and that is, in fact, still a little bit of a controversy, though at this point it's died down. The rivalry between the fan bases and the bands is mostly faded away, but and both bands are really good, though for me personally, yeah, I'm definitely Team Mushroom Head, even though I like Slipknot too. But anyway, if for whatever reason you happen to be interested in any of that stuff, I actually have a few videos, performances I've seen of theirs live, on this very channel. So I just wanted to bust out my Mushroom Head shirt. I've been listening to a lot of their discography again recently. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Because that's the whole... I'm not doing a new metal YouTube show. I could, potentially. If you're interested, let me know. Boom! We're doing a thing. It's from Wendy's. What the hell is it, folks? Well, is this the one? Yeah, okay. Because I have like 3 things to review. This is the mozzarella cheese chicken sandwich, specifically the spicy iteration. Folks, I have been going over there and eating chicken sandwiches for almost as long as I've been doing this show. Chicken sandwich war is very much a thing, although it's faded, kind of into the background at this point. But started off when Popeyes came out with their chicken sandwich, and then you had the whole thing with Chick-fil-A, and then, what was it? KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco, everybody got involved. Now, Wendy's, for their part, they've always had some pretty good chicken sandwiches. Like, they really didn't need to enter into things, and I don't think that this is really a response to this. It's just kind of a, hey, let's have some fun and make a wacky chicken sandwich thing. So I figure I'll give it a go. Normally I would do like an original version, a spicy version. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the spicy one because I know for me the spicy version is going to be the best one. But if for whatever reason anybody's particularly interested in getting my take on the original one, maybe I'll review it later on. Let's try a thing. Try to get a good thumbnail. I'm a fan. So, right off the bat, I have to draw an immediate comparison to Burger King, their Italian chicken sandwich, which I did a review for on this very channel. Now, they do have a new version of that, which at some point I might review, but I'm going off their original one, the long boy one. Never mind how utterly disappointing that thing is just in general. This does everything that one should have done right. For one thing, you can see it's a hefty sandwich, which, I mean, look, I'm obviously a little bit of a rotund individual, So, yeah, I want to get, value for my money. But especially, like, it goes beyond that because when you're talking about a chicken sandwich, you've got breading and all the spices and stuff. I still want to be able to taste the chicken. I still want that aspect of things. With this, I can still taste the chicken. But the nice thing is, the mozzarella and marinara aspects of it still come through really nicely. And actually, the mozzarella, it kind of has the consistency almost a little bit. Obviously, it's more melty, but it's thick enough. There's enough of it there that when I bite into it, it's somewhat reminiscent into biting into like a mozzarella cheese stick, which is a wonderful thing. That's like mozzarella cheese sticks are one of the best things ever. So, I'm still getting the chicken. And the chicken tastes good. Maybe not as good as, Popeyes or KFC, but still, very solid chicken taste. My only point in contention is that the spicy aspect of it is somewhat lost. It's still there. You do get a tiny bit of heat, but it's minuscule. I don't know if that's just because of everything else going on, or if it's just kind of maybe I just got a little bit of a weak one when it comes to the spiciness. Because I did a review for their spicy chicken sandwich, actually not too long ago. By the way, I have an entire playlist called Chicken Sandwich Wars, where I'm just all of my chicken sandwich reviews. I even got a few on there that aren't even specifically sandwiches, but chicken related, so. Yeah, it's good. I like the mozzarella taste. I mean, for me, it's a little bit like eating a chicken Parmesan sandwich. Obviously, Parmesan, mozzarella, not the same thing, but it's kind of in a similar vein. And the thing is, for me, I like a chicken Parmesan sandwich. That's a really good sandwich. So for me, this is really hitting everything I needed to hit. The chicken tastes good. I wouldn't mind it if the breading were a little bit crispier. But, it's not like poor crispiness, but I personally like a little bit of crispier. The mozzarella tastes good. The marinara, I can't decide if it's a proper amount or if I want a little bit more. I think personally I would like a little bit more. I don't want to dilute the entire, goings on of the sandwich, but I think a little bit more, because when I do get the instances where I bite into it and there is more, it's, mind you, it's not like fantastic marinara or anything, but again, it kind of harkens back to that mozzarella cheese stick vibe, dipping it in the marinara. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, it's basically like you went over there, took some mozzarella cheese sticks, dipped them in some marinara, and put them on top of a chicken sandwich. Now, all that said, there are aspects that, I would like it to be a little bit spicier. Well, with the fact that I got the spicy one. Maybe a little bit more marinara. Maybe a little bit crispier. I think if they'd done all those things properly, it would have been really something, by fast food standards, really something rather special. As is, it's good, and for me, it's an item of note. It's something I'll keep in my back pocket. I'm guessing it'll probably just be around for November. The time I'm doing it, it's November. But if they decide to bring it back around or something like that, I would be more than happy to get this again. Now, that said, would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. There's not too many reasons I can think of to not pick this up. Because even if you want, I guess if you want just a pure chicken sandwich, there are better options out there. There's, like I said, Popeyes, KFC. Popeyes right now, they have a blackened chicken sandwich, which I've actually done a review for just recently. Go watch that review. you know, you're going to get a better chicken experience, but this is still a good chicken experience. Plus, it's a little bit wacky. So, if you want a more sophisticated, down to business chicken sandwich, there are definitely better options available. But as kind of a weird little wacky thing, and it actually tastes pretty good, I'm gonna go with it. Like I said, it didn't quite knock it out of the park, but like, it's a solid triple. It made it almost all the way around. I like it. Anyway, folks, that's gonna do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, if you can go over there and have yourselves a truly mozzarella cheese stick rest for your life, because folks, mozzarella cheese sticks, that's just the business. It doesn't get much better than those. Okay, I will go over about the only place where I won't get mozzarella cheese sticks as like a regular option is Burger King, and that's just because theirs are just pitiful. They make me sad and just want better mozzarella cheese sticks. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. That's not always the easiest thing to do, folks. At the time I'm doing this, we're approaching, the holiday season. Thanksgiving's going to be coming up tomorrow. I don't know if there's going to be like a holiday special. Like, I tried to come up with an idea for a holiday special, and I just didn't have one. But I'll still probably post at least 1 video tomorrow. But, like I said, holiday times, all that stuff. It can be really good times for some people. It can be really difficult times for some people. But, kind of regardless, let's try our best to go over there and mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. So that hopefully we can go over there, maybe make things a little bit better for everybody. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Sorry, I have to take a drink. There we go. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to see this review. Maybe you're going to go over there, the home that you live in, or, whatever domicile cave. I don't know. A cave can still be a home, folks. But maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to see this thing. You'll be like, you know what? I'm going to take actual mozzarella cheese sticks. I'm going to put them on an actual spicy chicken sandwich. And I'm going to go over there and do my own compare and contrast video with the Wendy's offering. And, maybe you go over there and you do that. And maybe it, gets picked up by, I don't know, is PewDiePie still relevant? I don't know. I'm on the platform, but I clearly don't know the comings and goings. Sorry. There's like little kids and stuff. I don't know if they're going to come through or not, but my next review, the window will be up. But anyway, PewDiePie, all this stuff. You end up becoming super mega YouTube famous. You end up overtaking PewDiePie. He goes over there, becomes like a Sith Lord type individual because, now he's fallen from grace and you've taken his spot. There's a whole Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Maul scene. He ends up being cut in half. It's there's like litigation involved eventually, but you end up coming out because like he was a transgressor. And then something, George Lucas and Star Wars? Sure. Or conversely, you could not do any of that. You could just go over there. Why not go over there and read yourself a really good book, folks? There's some really phenomenal books out there. I'm just a little bit of a bookish mood because I was out shopping for, holiday stuff and everything and made my way through a book section. It reminded me I haven't read a book in a while, so at least not like a proper, thick novel. So, all right, bye.